So thank you. Okay? Thank you for going on your podcast and discussing my relationship and ending it. Because that's what's happening now. He's packing his stuff and he's leaving because he's embarrassed and he's humiliated and he's getting this from his friends, and all these different people are like, yo, ain't this you, ain't this you, ain't this you? Apparently Joe Budden's podcast and the ex-football players, The Pivot, I believe it's called, they decided that they were going to discuss my video with my relationship. My man don't have social media, so he would have never seen the video that I posted of him sitting in the car and me trying to figure out why he ain't come in the house. But guess what he does watch? He watches those goddamn podcasts. So then he hears them talking about the whole scenario of what we were doing, what we were going through. And guess what he's doing now? He's packing his shit to leave because these grown men wanted to come and talk about my relationship off of a video that's 1 minute long. You guys don't know what happens in my house, okay? I posted that to give the two sides to the story. There's two sides.
Okay, we're definitely going to play the video that she's referring to because she did another video right before this where she breaks down that video, I guess. However, the two sides is the thing that I'm trying to figure out right now. What are the two sides? This woman, this is when we talk about no accountability. This woman took a video and posted the video to the internet for the internet to react. The problem is a certain group of the internet got a hold of that video and didn't react the way she wanted them to react. That's just manipulation. That manipulation didn't work on Joe Budden and whomever else is on that podcast. They took that video, and she said it's just a 1 minute clip. So therefore you cannot judge whatever goes on in her household from a 1 minute clip. Keep in mind, she's the one that put out that 1 minute clip. So since nobody can judge, what's the two sides that you're looking for? Because it's only a 1 minute clip and we still don't know. Which proves the point that she was just trying to manipulate that situation just to go her way. And as soon as it didn't go her way, she was like, nah, we can't have this.
Okay? It's not about a woman who nags her man and he can't come in. It's also the side about the woman who works her ass off, okay? And just want to be supported. So thank you. Okay? Thank you for going on your podcast and discussing my relationship and ending it. Because that's what's happening now. He's packing his stuff and he's leaving because he's embarrassed and he's humiliated and he's getting this from his friends, and all these different people are like, yo, ain't this you, ain't this you, ain't this you?
Good.
Off of your podcast. So I hope you're happy about what you've done.
That accountability is beyond crazy. And she has crazy eyes too. And when they have crazy eyes, that means they're super serious in whatever they're saying. But let's get into the actual video, at least a clip of it, of what she's talking about.
I'm going to put this together so that it makes sense. I am telling you that these two podcasts ruined my relationship. I know I should have had the proof to show you guys. I have the proof now. So I'm going to just go right into it. Yo, why are you sleeping in the car? Why are you sleeping in the car?
I need some rest.
So why wouldn't you come inside?
Because I can't rest in there.
For an hour you've been out here? You've been out here for an hour?
It looks like
The fact that she just did that and she posted that to make it seem like she wanted pity. I don't even understand what was the mindset behind that. I don't understand the people that did agree with her. I don't understand what they were saying. The man said he needed some peace. And she said, why are you out there in the car, if you want to do that? Oh, he wanted some rest. And he's saying like, I cannot get it inside there. Apparently he can't even get it inside the car. So imagine if that man actually came inside the house. So when she posted that video, I really don't understand where she was going with that. But okay.
The guy got caught with his wife because he used to be sleeping in the car before he come in the house.
Nigga said that's how you decompress.
We need our decompressing moments. We do. And I didn't realize how important that was.
I just need to rest.
Do you want me to bring you something?
Peace and quiet.
Come inside, baby.
No.
Come on.
No. Just close the door, please. Just close the door.
Well, I'm going to come and sit next to you.
Oh.
Other keys.
That no hit so hard that every person that been with a person like her felt it in their soul. Even if it was a woman, you're a woman and you had a man that did the same thing, that was just completely just on you, nagging, the man said no with extra O's. That is pain that he was releasing. He was saying like, please, anything but you coming to sit next to me. Do you know how destroyed a man have to be to say he don't even want you next to him? A lot of guys usually simp for their women. He didn't even want her to be next to him. This is his wife. And now he's packing his stuff. And she's trying to make it seem as if she had nothing to do with that. Like the reason why their relationship is not good is because of the podcasters, because of Joe Budden and his clique. Like it had nothing to do with her. Like the man wanted her to sit next to him and be next to her before the clip went out. Like it was just a random house clip that she had and she put it out and they criticized it. And then he was embarrassed. He was like, yo, we was good yesterday, but today I got to go because now everybody done seen this clip that you put out. No, the man was already tired of her already. So if the man can pack his stuff up and leave, I'm telling you that she put him through way more because it takes a lot for a guy to leave. So she can't be as good as she thinks she is. It's impossible for that to happen.
Can you brothers help the men out there with adapting and getting ready for such an adjustment?
Just get your own space, brothers. That's all.
Yeah.
Just carve your
All
own
right,
space.
that's Mark. What about you, Ish? What advice you got for these brothers?
I'll second it.
All right, he seconded Mark. He seconded Mark. Freeze, how about you, man?
Third it.
Third.
That advice doesn't help because he got his own space inside of his car. And I'm assuming if they're married, and she said she's a hardworking woman, so if I suspect that, I would suspect that they both work. So it's a 2-income household. So if it's a 2-income household, it's like when you're with a woman, you take your income and you and her, because women do this by far, overspend and they'll rather overspend and be in debt just so they could be happy for a moment. Guys, cardboard box, he's fine, easy peasy. In fact, I don't even think a lot of men would I think a lot of men would just live in a basement. Like rent a basement, something cheap, stack their money if they wanted to. But girls coming over will be the problem. So even indirectly, even when you don't have a wife or a girlfriend directly, you still only want to bring girls over to the basement. So you say, you know what, I gotta have to get me an apartment. Well, I'm gonna have to get me a house, whatever it is. So indirectly, they still have you spend money. But if it's a 2-income household, I would assume, my assumption is that their money is tied up into that house. Like that house has to have both of them in it to pay it. It's not, oh, just one person can just pay this and leave. It was a guy. I talked to a lot of men. It was a guy. And he told me, basically, I think I want to get the story right, but it's something to the degree that his wife cheated on him. So his wife cheated on him, took the house that he paid for. So he paid for the house. Not only did he pay for the house, he had to continue paying for the house, but he could not live in the house. So the house that he got with his money, he had to continue to pay for and pay her alimony and child support. On top, and she cheated on him. Insane. So the reason why I'm saying is that like these guys, they'll have a certain amount of money, but they'll put everything into their home. And then even if they have to leave, they'll still have to pay for it. So if him packing his stuff, if that's correct, that there's a 2 household income, if that is correct, then even when he leaves and he packs his stuff and he leaves, he's going to have to scram up some money to go try to stay somewhere else or stay with a family member. He's still going to have to pay for the house. And he's still going to have to, depending on how the divorce happens, if they do get a divorce, if that was to go about and they have kids, he's still going to lose some more. That man he was sitting there trying to hold on to life at that moment. And this is what a lot of people don't understand. Even if you're a female, you have to have some type of sympathy, even though I think a lot of women don't even have any sympathy for men. You just look at it like woman right, man wrong. Okay. For those that do not think that automatically, and you're on the fence about this, and you're like, okay, it could go either way, you have to think what that man had to go through to say, I don't even want to go inside the house that I have to help pay for. Or pay for. Either one. I don't even want to go inside that house. I would rather be inside the car. It proves the point that even when he wants peace, she still just ignores everything he says. Even when he's feeling hurt, he's like, I just want to relax. She couldn't even just leave him alone. Imagine not being able to go to your own home and lay down, to just relax. You just want to sit there and chill. And that woman is tormenting him. And I know he has a headache on his hands because she took no accountability to taking a video of him, putting him on the internet, and then sitting there and posting it. You have to post that. It don't just, it's not an automatic post. It's not like as soon as you record it, it goes straight to your TikTok. You have to sit there and post it to put other people in your business. And then now that other people is in your business, you saying that it's their fault that y'all having problems.